purpose of this module is to enable you to understand some formatting features such as page, column, and paragraph formatting. This module covers the following concepts: page formatting, column formatting, paragraph formatting, and printing a document. Page formatting. Making changes to the settings of a page is called page formatting. The Layout tab of Word 2016 is used for page formatting. Margins are the amount of white spaces between the text and the edge of the page on all four sides. The default setting for the top, bottom, left, and right margins in Word 2016 is 1 inch. The steps to change the page margins are as follows. Click the Layout tab. In the Page Setup group, click Margins. In the drop-down list, click the type of margin you want, say Normal. You can specify your own margin settings by clicking Margins and then clicking Custom Margins. The Page Setup dialog box appears. Specify top, bottom, left, and right margins. Then click OK. Setting margins using rulers. You can also set the margins using the ruler bars. To display both the horizontal and the vertical ruler bars, click the View tab. In the Show group, select Ruler. On the horizontal and vertical ruler bars, the shaded parts depict the margins. The top and bottom margins are indicated by the top shaded part and the bottom shaded part of the vertical ruler. To change the margin setting, say for the right margin, place the mouse pointer on the right margin border. The pointer changes to a double-headed arrow called a margin marker. Drag the margin marker to the desired location. Changing the orientation of the page. Orientation refers to the direction in which the page is printed. The paper orientation can be either portrait or landscape. The default page orientation in Word 2016 is portrait. The following are the steps to change the orientation of the page. Click the Layout tab. In the Page Setup group, click Orientation. Click Portrait or Landscape. You can also change the orientation of the page using the Page Setup dialog box. Click the Margins tab of the Page Setup dialog box and select the required orientation. Setting paper size. The Paper tab of the Page Setup dialog box allows us to choose any of the given paper sizes from the Paper Size drop-down menu. You can also set your own width and height for the page by changing the numbers in the width and height text boxes in the Paper tab. Inserting a page break. A page break indicates the end of a page. The following are the steps to insert a page break. Click the position where you want to insert a page break. Click the Insert tab. In the Pages group, click Page Break. Column formatting. By default, a Word 2016 document has one column. However, the document can be formatted to have more than one column, as we see in a newspaper. The following are the steps to set a column style. Select the text. Click the Layout tab. In the Page Setup group, click Columns and specify the number of columns by clicking the desired option, say 2, in the drop-down menu. You can also click More Columns to open the Columns dialog box. The number of columns you want to create can be chosen in two ways: by clicking one of the presets in the Presets box, by entering a number in the Number of Columns box. If you want columns of equal width, select the Equal Column Width checkbox. For columns of different widths, type the column width for each column. Enter the amount of space you want between the columns in the spacing box. The width and spacing boxes will be activated only if you deselect the Equal Column Width checkbox. Select the Line Between checkbox to insert a line between the columns. Click OK. Word 2016 will create columns with the chosen settings. Paragraph formatting. The paragraph formatting feature of Word 2016 can be used to set the appearance of text in a paragraph. Line spacing. Line spacing is the amount of white space between lines of text in a paragraph. It is measured in lines or in units called points. The following are the steps to set line spacing. Place the cursor within the paragraph or select the paragraph. Click Home tab. In the paragraph group, click the Line and Paragraph Spacing button. Select the required option in the drop-down menu. To set a specific measurement, click Line Spacing Options in the drop-down menu. The paragraph dialog box appears. Click the Indents and Spacing tab. Specify the line spacing and click OK. Paragraph spacing. Paragraph spacing is the amount of white space between paragraphs. It can be measured in lines or points. To set paragraph spacing, place the cursor within a paragraph or select several paragraphs. Click the Layout tab. In the paragraph group, specify the spacing before and after the paragraph. Setting alignment. Alignment is the manner in which text is placed between the margins of a page. You can change both vertical and horizontal alignments. Vertical alignment refers to the position of text in relation to the top and bottom page margins. Horizontal alignment refers to the position of text in relation to the left and right page margins. Changing vertical alignment. The steps to change the vertical alignment of text are as follows. Click the Layout tab. In the Page Setup group, click the Page Setup dialog box launcher. The Page Setup dialog box appears. Click the Layout tab. In the Vertical Alignment box, click the desired option. In the Apply To box, click Whole Document or this point forward. Click OK. Changing horizontal alignment. Click the Layout tab. In the Paragraph group, click the Paragraph dialog box launcher. The Paragraph dialog box appears. Click the Indents and Spacing tab. Select an alignment in the Alignment drop-down menu. Click OK. The paragraph will appear as shown in the figure depending on your choice of alignment. In left alignment, text is flush with the left margin. The right margin is uneven. This is also the default alignment of Word. In center alignment, text is centered between the left and right margins of a page. In right alignment, text is flush with the right margin. The left margin is uneven. Flush means the paragraph lines are leveled evenly along one edge. In justified alignment, text is placed such that both the left and right margins are even. Printing a document. The following are the steps to print a document. Click the File tab. Select the Print option in the drop-down menu. The print screen appears. The right pane shows a preview of your document. To choose the settings in the center pane of the print screen, select the printer from the Printer drop-down list. Under Settings, choose the pages to be printed by selecting one of the available options in the drop-down menu. Print all pages. This option prints the whole document. Print Selection. This option prints the selected text. Print Current Page. This option prints the page where the cursor is placed. Print Custom Range. This option prints individual pages by the page number or a range of pages. Only print odd pages or only print even pages. You can also print only odd-numbered or even-numbered pages. Type the number of copies you want in the Copies box. You can choose whether to collate the pages or not. Suppose you want to print 4 copies of a document. If the collated option is not selected, Word will first print 4 copies of page 1, then 4 copies of page 2, and so on. If the collated option is selected, Word will print a complete set of pages 1 to 4, then a second set, and so on. You can also change the orientation of the page, portrait or landscape. You can also select the paper size. Select the number of pages to be printed per sheet. Specify the margins. After choosing the options in the center pane of the print screen, click Print to print the document. Make sure the printer is switched on. Now, let us do an activity. To do this activity, you need to set the top margin to 2 centimeters. Congratulations! You have successfully completed this activity.